Hey folks, how you doing? Papa Joe here. Thought I'd give you a little tour of the house, well, the property. As you can see, I need to brake bad with the leaf blower. This is the actual house. Mold and stuff down here is bad. Gotta get my gutters cleaned out. It's hard to find somebody down here to work. This is that little roof I tell you I don't like. And my wife will not like me putting this on here, but it is what it is. They do have pressure washer people I guess I'm gonna have to contact. I thought I had some guys to work. There's my water fountain, that hand pump there off the top. A buddy of mine in Oklahoma gave me that. There's our memorial cross for our baby boy. Artist friend of mine, he repurposes scrap metal. He made that for us for Nathan. Pair of angel wings, a wrecked motorcycle. And what the hell? Dadgummit, Joe, stop, son. That was Nathan's favorite saying. It is what it is. So yeah, there's some people moved in down the road here a ways. He has a son old enough to have kids. I am hoping to hire that feller to be able to come down and do some work for us. I had a lot more stuff out here that I traded off that I was keeping to repurpose. I like repurposing or reclaiming, whatever you want to call it. So, a little bit of, this is my barbecue area. So, right there, Bullshit Boulevard, go figure. A little bit of stuff we had hanging on the fence here, and I'm taking it down because we're talking about moving the fence. So, do a little bit of stuff. I was telling one friend about Big John. That's Big John. That's twice the size of your regular toilet. So, just to give you an idea, there's my big old hand in there. As you can see, it's big. So, got that from a trade show. There's Mama's wash tubs I picked up for. That's an old bumper right there I found on the background on the property back there. There's the first view of my pond for you. I have one large pile of brush left back there. Yes, I do have some stuff that's gonna make some of y'all cringe there. Ooh, that's my boy's boat that I need to get in the pond. I need to do a minor repair on the floor of it. That trailer's what we used to move a bunch of our stuff down here with. That blue tarp there is a bunch of chairs, outdoor chairs and stuff that will be used in outdoor areas. A little stack of my lumber over there. Yeah, just showing you a little bit of the dirty side of me. Wood I plan on repurposing. Those logs over there, those are cedar, cut off the property. I have plans for them if I can ever give myself to go with it. Get the time and the money and that project going. That pickup, my boy gave it to me, the carrier bearings out on it. I got a brother-in-law keeps swearing he's gonna put the carrier bearing back in it for me. These are my 2 Cushmans I bought to restore for the property, and I still want to do that. That's sheet metal for tin for a roof. There's more of it over yonder. The Zigzag was out here doing his thing, and some of the help he brought out didn't help me on some of this. Kind of hurt me a little bit, but yes, I'm a hoarder, repurposer, whatever you want to call it. If I see a need for stuff, I don't get rid of it, and I've got a good imagination. I forget what them bushes are called, but they'll make their comeback. Let's see here. Give you a view of the backyard. That's a far cry from being done. I mean, when you own this kind of property, you got work cut out for you, I'm here to tell you. So, that's my neighbor. She's a nice lady. She's my closest neighbor. Alright. I'm going to pause you a minute. Alright, dadgummit, I'll pause you for a minute. I guess I will get rid of that little bit I was doing there. I'll decide if I have the boy merge them together or not. Alright. This is the gas company that I was telling y'all about. It's beside my place. What it is, it's they put new stink in the gas. It's natural gas, and it's a relay station where it comes up here. They put that new spot leak in it, or a new batch of it, repressurize it a little bit, and send it on down the line. So that's my property fence. Now, right there is my shed and boat. Here comes somebody on a scooter. In the very back there, you can see the property, or the pond. The green trees there is pretty much what the property line's at, those evergreens back there. So, it is what it is. Let him ride on by. Green with gold metal flake in it, that looked pretty good. Unfortunately, he's listening to rap. Alright, so let us walk along. Letting him get on down there with all that cursing nonsense on that supposedly music. Alright, now with me walking, yes, it's going to vibrate a little bit. Like I was saying, I've got to find pressure washing outfit. See the end of my house, how green and moldy it is, and it's getting like that all over all of the siding. I don't like that. So I need to find me somebody that takes care of that. Boy, somebody's out here with a leaking. Looks like they stopped there for a minute. So yeah, it needs to be pressure washed. I want to have that metal roof taken off there. I don't understand why they did them roofs like that. See them gables out? The first gable, all I can figure is that original gable was the front door, and they redid stuff and added that alcove for the kitchen, so they probably made the kitchen bigger, and that's what it ended up with. It drives me crazy. I'm gonna have to talk. I'm out of practice, so I'm not gonna try to do it. I'm gonna have to give me a carpenter in here to combine that all together and do something with it. I'm not sure what, but it's a pet peeve of mine. Then that little metal roof there, it just don't work for me. Now actually I have a gas line that runs down my fence. See the signs on that fence over there? That's where the gas pipe is, and it runs down my front yard. See that one way down yonder? You'll see it again. So it's barely inside my fence. And they had a big battle with the lady who lived here. They wanted to take out all these big trees here in the front. She wouldn't let them. The wife and I are debating on if we're going to talk to the gas company and allow them to take them out. So we're not that crazy about them being right there. So we'll have to see. One of them deals. All right, now then. Our banana trees died back there by the AC. Now this is the existing corner, and we want to bring this fence down a little bit farther and revamp all that. Well, I am going to guess that right in here, there's the corner, right in here is going to be about halfway of my property. Now you see that fence over there by the neighbors, that telephone box, that's the other end of my property. So actually mine probably comes over here a little bit, the halfway point. It's probably going to come over here about where that dead tree is right there. It ain't really dead, but it looks dead. That little short one there, the ugly one that I need to take out. I'm going to guesstimate between those two trees right there. So that's just a guess. Oh, we know what they say about assuming and guessing. So, for tax purposes, they have this in their books as two different properties. So me and the wife's talking about splitting it in half and seeing if 4 acres over here and 4.5 acres with the house will make our taxes any cheaper. I personally I don't really think it will, but I'm going to talk to them and see. That's why I'm pointing out your halfway point there, or our halfway point there. All right. Now then, once again, if you look, you can see the pond back there. Now right back there is that deer alcove that I've done. There's a piece of my pipe I need to get with the others, and that's going to become part of a bridge, believe it or not. Now these are my pear trees down here on this corner, and they are in bad need of trim. I wanted so bad to get it done this past fall, and I didn't do it, and this is the wrong time of year to do it. But that's another thing on my to-do list, which that's a hazard of being a truck driver and owning a place like this. You ain't got time to do a whole lot of it, and folks don't want to work like they used to. It's hard to, boy, he's out there bush hogging, but man, is he being rough about it. All right, now then, here's the phone box and that sign. I'll show you that again in a minute. Now, that fence, he built it right on the property line according to the previous owners of this place. Oh, and here's their place. Now there's where the horses have been up here. We've had horses coming to visit. Now then, you see this sign right here. Can you see that yellow one? So this is outside of my fence. It is not inside like I thought. So it's running just outside of my fence. All right. Now we're going to walk back here towards the back. Well, I'm recording my property. Is that okay? Now, this is my pear trees right here. And I've got like 5 of them there. And as you can see, there's all kinds of growth coming out on it. All kinds of suckers, and that just eats them up. And I didn't leave too many of my pines, but I did leave some of them. That was a neighbor coming out, and their boy gonna act abrasive. Hey, what do you do with that camera? Wrong way to approach somebody, especially if they're not on your property. Now, there's my house, and stuff like right there, that's the kind of stuff that needs to go through and clean up in between them trees, and it won't look near so bad. Now, this is the power easement. My pole there is the last one on the property, and it shoots straight across here down that way. So the wife and I have talked about back here in the back building a place, and I don't know if it ever happened, but it makes me wonder if I can change this easement or this yeah, they probably won't let you because there's a lot of paperwork to write an easement. So as you can see, a lot of stumps got left with that. Part of the deal on that grade work he was doing was he was supposed to get rid of stumps, and his equipment wasn't good enough or big enough. So this right here is going to be a challenge and a chore. It's got to be cleaned up. You see all the deadfall and stuff laying there? That's going to be a little bit of a challenge. Now, over here on this section is where I left some woods. I did not want to strip everything so that it didn't affect all of the wildlife. I wanted to leave them something. I wanted to leave a deer haven. I've showed you before, it ain't as bad as you think, but it is a lot of undergrowth. And look at all the trash. A lot of trash out here blowing over. Oh goodness. Look at there, horse apples. We had a horse leave us horse apples. More horse apples. Dadgum. And here of late, they've been coming over almost every day, from what the wife's telling me. Now, I don't know if y'all can, let me see if you can see up through here or not. If you can look past the immediate bush, you can see that's really pretty thin. It's not as thick and deep as you would think. So, I'll just shoot you a little thing. Now here's another place where if you look, you can see back through it, way over yonder. And I don't know if I'll walk all up in there on the way back or not. The main goal, well, here it's real thin. The main goal was to update my pond for a couple people. And yeah, see now right here, you can see the whole area that I've got cut out in there for the deer. And that's to give them a protected place for them to get in there and lay down and the whole routine. So, it's a little thinner right there than I'd actually planned on it being. And this whole section through here, I want to be able to come down through here and do some selective thinning and get rid of some of the smaller stuff inside. One of them type deals. Well, these horse apples are everywhere. I mean everywhere. Now, as you can see, Johnny built a damn good fence here. For those of you that know, he did a proper pull. This is what this is. That's for pulling your fence off of that. See on that pole how he did all the wire? And then as you see, he does 4 posts and a post, 4 posts and a T-post. So he's done this right. And he sold the place this summer. So he had told me if I got the fencing that I wanted, he would just run it on the inside of his. And being these folks ain't even bothered to say howdy, right there was the only exchange of words I had with him, was with a smart-ass teenager. So, and the kid might be okay, I don't know, but still. I don't like people coming out yelling at me when I'm on my property and not on theirs. But that's me, I guess. So, well, and they got a dumpster full of stuff over there. Okay. Now then, right back there is the back corner. And I'm going to stop here a minute and span around for you. Now it does go back past this shrub, but not by much. You can see them posts back there in that corner. That's the actual corner. So this here is, I don't know, 50 foot or something up here to this. But now by that big dead tree right there, that's real close to the property line. It's probably 10 foot off of it, I'll guess. Now then, here's this front that we just walked down. I'm going to stand right here by the fence. Now this is the front. This is what would become my driveway. Right down through there, which works real good with having that trees and stuff there. There's that back corner. So I got my back to it. This area right here is where I would build me a house. And you can see the pond right there. So where this grass is what I would consider cutting or digging up these stumps I've tried to burn out and stuff. Right here is the ideal place. Now then, about where that stump is approximately where I would have my front area. So right in here, and straight over there is the deer area, and that way is my pond. So it could be, this would actually be your front porch if you built it like everybody else. So this would actually be the view going to the streets, which once again, like I said, if you go in and selectively cut and clean those trees up, I call that dirty woods like that. When it's got all that underbrush and deadfall in there, to me that's dirty woods. So I'd go through and clean all that up, make it a better site, and of course by then these piles would be gone. These were burn piles, a lot of dirt right there, and finished burning these out. Oh goodness. I ain't sure what I'm going to do about all the stumps I have. And this over here really didn't get back drugged like I wanted it to. This is still going to be hard to be mowed. Oh. And I'm not sure where that halfway point would come back through here. I am going to guess about the back side of this burn pile here. So, and I don't know if they'd make me have it surveyed off and all that stuff, or what. Horse prints everywhere. The horses come from over there. Neighbors over there have horses. And wife said they've been coming over to. I'm really liking all the grass. I'm seeing a lot of new grass coming up. That's a good sign. Man, there's a lot of wood trash out here. I got to talk to that boy and see if I call him boy. He's probably 30 or so. Probably about the same age as some of my kids. Oh goodness. I was hoping to be able to cut this with my riding mower on high once it's picked up. Starting to have concerns. Alright, let's see. Can't really see the fence right there. Yeah, well I can, you can't. It's right back there, about probably 25 foot, 30 foot. Now then, and I really haven't came back here since the pond got done. A lot of voluntary strawberries out here. Okay, and here's my pond. There's my island. And as you can see it just kind of works its way up over here. And right here is my first runoff. Over there in that wall, that black hole you see was supposed to be the secondary runoff. And I'm not so sure that he got those right. Alright, this is the runoff channel. These bricks right here is supposed to what holds back the majority of it, and it runs off right there. That's my overflow. Oh, and it's got just a little bit more to make it up till it actually hits that. Oh. Alright, now then, I'll ease on around here. A little nipply, there's some deer track. Yeah, and the way he built that right there, I might wind up renting some equipment, coming out here and playing with this myself. This right here is going to hold water. That's real obvious. Oh. I mean, when you've got the land behind the levee below water level, what do you expect? Here's hoping I don't get muddy. See all the horse tracks, horse apples. Alright, there's my island. Oh, that ain't all bad. Got little minnows and stuff in there. Here's some runoffs from this corner running down, which if this ever takes to seed, if the grasses start like there, that'll stop a lot of that erosion. Oh, the horse is sunk pretty deep here. I wonder if an old fat truck driver will. I hope not, because I really don't want to walk all the way around. Let's see here. Got a feeling this is going to be soft, and I'm fixing to get into doo-doo. Actually, that wasn't bad. All right. Alright, that corner is that back corner where I said I'd talking about rebuilding the house, or building a house. This is my pond. There's my island. That's the deer cut right there. I really didn't show you that this time, but it didn't do much. Now here's an erosion problem I'm having. I thought the work he was doing was going to fix this, but it did not. So I'm gonna have to bring in a whole bunch of rock and fill that gully with a large rock and make it where it'll stop the erosion and give the water an easy path to follow. One of them deals. And here's the backside. There's all that. So, alright folks, you had a little tour. It's chilly out here. I'm ready to go inside, and I'll turn around. There's the pond, and it's got another foot or so that it'll still hold about another foot or so of water. Alright folks, enjoy your day. Remember, God loves you. So do I. Bye.